So friends, MILT is not just a program, it's a phenomenal platform to enhance the skills for the emerging leaders like me and you. And I enhance 3 C's: confidence, communication, and courage in the MILT platform. I want to influence people by communicating promptly and clearly, which is a mark of integrity, respect, and leadership. Helping people at all levels to communicate empowers them to recognize the issues and find the common ground for the decision and build a sense of identity and the participation. As a leader, I want to inculcate in people's principles and values. 5 tips for the communication to be very effective. You communicate relentlessly, simplify and be direct, listen and encourage inputs, illustrate through the stories, and affirm with actions. Proud to be a Miltonian. Thank you, Milt.
In this MILT peak performing workshop, I learned 3 important qualities. Leadership qualities. Number 1, transform yourself or myself from the receiver to a contributor. This changed my thought process to find what is that I have than finding what I don't have. The number 2, Siva, speak loudly, relive the moment. These Daniel words are lingering in my ears. I started to speak loudly and look for ideas than words. Practice. Number 3, practice Dale Carnegie principles. It's an energy booster for me to read in the morning. I began calling individuals by name and I started asking questions than issuing orders. I thank Velu for pushing me or asking me to enroll in this program. And my dear friends, this 4-week program is an impactful program and a workshop to begin a new journey in the life. Thank you, everyone.
And I believe this platform, MILT platform, makes the process that many people, every people has knowledge and experience throughout this life. They spend their life and they get the experience. But what makes the difference between the 2 people, like leader and the other person, that he went through the one process. That process is provided by these platforms like MILT. I was very pleased that I joined in the MILT platform and I transformed myself, that I get the confidence, because whenever I speak, I'll speak like with less confidence, but now I gain this confidence, and the principles which is learned in here in all the sessions, it helps us, and it makes me like different with a group of people, and I feel I'll always make the people around me after following this principle like the comfortable with me, and as a team spirit will be there, and I started like leading like the things in my own way, and this confidence is given by MILT platform, and thank you for this. And I thank you for Velu sir and Balram sir for this introducing me to the MILT program. Thank you.
Experience retold is a life. These were the words my mom always said when I asked her about her MILT experiences. MILT has been part of my life ever since my childhood, and because of my parents. And today I'm really happy and proud because I've experienced it, and I too am officially going to become a Miltonian. These last 4 weekends were really amazing to me because of my fellow batchmates, and thanks to all the positive experiences that they have given. The HR principles after my fellow batchmates are the true gems that I found and will help anyone transform, not just me. I will continue to use them in my daily life to become a better person, and I assure all my batchmates and all the Miltonians that I will put my best foot forward and my effort in making the world a better place for the future generations. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Divya sir and all the team members of this course for letting me participate in this course. The 2 main things I learned from this course is self-confidence and public speaking. And one more important thing I learned from this course is a true meaning of a leader. I thought that a leader is a person who imposes rules on people, command them to do stuff. But no, a real leader is a person who care about his people, who tell them the right way, influence them. And I know with this mindset, I will give good to the society, tell them the right way, influence them in a good manner. And this course also made me powerful and made me more clear about my future. And I will always try to be the best of myself. Thank you.
MILT has taught me a lot of things over these 4 weeks. And certainly one of them was leadership. But in all the other things regarding spirituality, what is growth really, what is birth really, it was very inspiring and mind-opening. But when it comes to leadership, a difference between a leader and another person who we call a boss is one simple fact. A leader leads by example. A boss just orders someone. But also a leader has to convince people and get action done from people. So MILT teaches you how to do all these things in short and concise way. The HR principles also really give you a great idea of how to be around people and how to get people to think like you. So I resolve to live by these principles, and I will not hesitate to help anyone and share this course with all. Thank you.
Good evening to all the fantastic and pleasant Miltonians present here. What an energy that we can see here today. So when I joined this course, I thought it's just like a course, like another course, which develops a personal development and a professional development. But this is proof that exceptionally different. It's like transforming a person. It's the change it's brought to a person, not only in terms of personal, professional, values, spirituality, and many more. Since as I have joined the MILT, I can truly experience this a tremendous change in me. Maybe down the line, following the human values, and what a fantastic journey it was with a great energetic leaders that we have. I'm so grateful to connect with such a dynamic person as a trainer. Danny, so thankful to you and thankful to all the wonderful people here who made a contribution for a great transformation in my life. So I would suggest that this not only brought a change in many ways, as rightly said, Danny, honesty, sincerity, and your power to know the inner you is the biggest change that you will experience, and the contribution that you're doing to today's world will be tremendous, and I'm sure we are all going to experience this fantastic change. And my sincere gratitude and thanks to each and every leaders here, and wishing to see many more coming up. And thank you so much for all this contribution.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Miltonian. It's indeed and pleasure for me to be the part of this wonderful family called Miltonian. A Miltonian is all about experience the unexperienced. The day I joined, Danny said, it is not the knowing program, it is the doing program. And Danny, I must say, it is not program, it is the living program for the life. In MILT, I have completely feel that the complete transformation can be done within a very short span of time. The way you taught us the effective and powerful communication and how to be a leader was really awe-inspiring. It will lead us to contribute not only to oneself, but to the society for a longer period of time. What an amazing concept of human relationship session, where I have shared all the pains, pleasures, emotions, passions, joy, and grief of my life. Wonderful session, and the principle given by Dale Carnegie, but in MILT, it is given by you to live the human relationship principle is awesome. I must say it is the transforming program for each one of us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, my friends who helped me. We spent time together in our human relationship. It's a wonderful. Thank you so much, dear friends.
Initially, I was hesitant to do this workshop, but after listening to the testimonials of participants in PPW, I enrolled myself. And this 4 weeks was a different experience for me altogether. preparing various kinds of talks. I was able to express myself by preparing various kinds of talks. And the HR group meetings, I was able to express myself even more. And the HR group meetings was really good. And listening to everyone's story was really inspirational. The 56 principles from the 7 human relation cards are very useful in my life, and I'll continue to live by them and establish good relationship with people and handle tough situations. Having acquired these leadership traits, I will contribute to the betterment of the society. Thank you.
Dear brothers and sisters, I learned many leadership qualities in and out of MILT program. It taught me how to make every other person feel important and do it sincerely. I could see when every participant were motivated and was rewarded. Yes, I was super thrilled to see the great level of support by every Miltonian volunteers to bring a change in every participant. So much to say about our key mentor, Mr. Danny, from whom I learned sincerity, commitment, and punctuality. I learned to be a leader, how to keep the audience engaged with a great energy, which he was really amazing and rocking. During our HR meeting, we learned how to analyze our own mistakes and criticize ourselves so that we can gain profit from our losses. Last but not the least, we learned how to ask questions instead of giving direct orders to get our entertainment program organized. So lucky today to join my new MILT family and becoming a Miltonian.
I start with something called if you fall behind, run faster. Never give up. Never surrender. And rise to every odds. I give one more things that which I learned from my mother: simple living and high thinking. There is something called which I follow, and it is very well suited to Miltonians also. That learn, unlearn, and relearn something. When we talk about MILT program, it's a very good journey which everybody had undergone. And thanks to Daniel, who has conducted this training on a passionate words. When I talk about leadership, what we learn, a leader is not a simple person. I had told in one of the course that leader is to create the leaders. And in one of my strategic planning is to create more leaders. The leader should be able to understand the other point of view. He should not force their point of view to everyone. He should be able to understand the humanity of the team. He should care for the team. Apart from everything, he should be on the ground as a front runner, not leave the team behind. He should walk along with the team. He should be honest. He should be courageous. He should be powerful. On last note, very important, connect with the people, which is very, very important. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Miltonians.
Good evening, all my dear Miltonians. And I hope you all are on the top of the world. Today we have the grand finale. And I know you all will be happy. We have planned the things and you all are going to perform. The only thing which I have learned from MILT is, and being a Miltonian, I am proud of, is that we know that how to be a leader. We know how to make this world a better place. And today we know what are our skills, what we can do for the world. I hope all of you will be great leaders, but I really hope all of you will be great human beings too. Thank you so much for participating with me in this course and having such a good time. It will be a memorable journey for life. Thank you so much.
A leader always walks by example. When I first came into MILT,
I couldn't even like stand here and deliver my speech for 30 seconds. But due to Danny sir and other members of my MILT family, today I can stand here and deliver a speech of acceptance. This leadership training course has not only boosted my self-confidence, but also has given me a MILT family that I will cherish for my life. Last but not the least, it has also taught me to give back to society. Today, I and you can make the future better, not only for ourselves, but also for the human race. Thank you.
Hello, Miltonians. A very good evening. Thanks for bringing me a change in my life, a change that brought me out a new perspective of me, a change that makes me feel reborn upon reliving few moments, a change that brought back my time management skills effectively. A set of HR principles knocks in my mind when things are out of my control, be it facing a criticism or break the worry habit. I have started already implementing these principles in my office life. The best thing to call out is do it in order of importance. We lived, cared, shared much in human relationship group meeting, which makes me to break out of the shell and makes me feel strong emotionally. I would like to thank Danny and Velo and my beloved brother and my wonderful Miltonian teams for giving me this opportunity to speak out me this much loudly. Thanks, Miltonians. Thanks all.
Good evening, Miltonians. Leadership is not about a title or a designation. It's about the impact and the inspiration, says Robin Sharma. We came together 4 weeks ago. We got to know each other through the knowing game. Then we learned how to talk to inform, how to talk to get action, how to become a receiver to a contributor. These talks of 120 seconds is required when you are a leader to learn how to put your points across in a very short while and come to the focus. Yes, it's required, but the most important part of the MILT Leadership Program, apart from the HR principles, is the HR sessions. We came together as a very small group and we got to know each other without judging another person. We accepted the person as the person is. And that is when each of us in the small group came out, and that is when a human being expresses his or her talents and comes out. That's the best part, when we created sincere and honest relationships. And that's something I would really, really like to thank Danny and Velu for, to introduce me to that aspect, that just accept a person as the person is. And that's something that I'm definitely going to take forward as a leader. Thank you so much, Danny and Velu, for that.
I would like to thank you, first of all, Velu sir, for introducing to me to this wonderful course of MILT, where I meet lot of people with lot of qualities and lot to learn and imbibe in me at this early age of mine. Through this MILT course, I should tell that I have broken the stage fear. I have more confidence to speak in front of more people nowadays. Among my group of people, I am very confident to speak among large group of people and stand up in the crowd. I thank Daniel to show some faith in me and improve me as a leader. And lastly, I would say integrity is the most valuable and respected quality of leadership that I learned from this course. And the HR's principle and the knowing game and the HR session we had among the Miltonians were good and were enough to get some knowledge and confidence to me. Thank you.
I want to be a leader, but before joining this workshop, I didn't have the confidence in myself. I didn't have the correct expressions, the correct body language to express my feelings to the outside world. But now, after doing this workshop, after doing this PPW, I have the confidence in myself. I know that when I speak out in the public, I'll be able to express everything that I want to tell, and I will be able to achieve my goal. First of all, I like to thank Danny for making this change in me, because I didn't know how to speak out in the public. Yeah, but and all the HR sessions, I'm thankful to that. My leader Anitha and Thangraj, Mani and Vamsi, all of them were just great. In fact, all the Miltonians were great to me, were supportive, were always there and supported me throughout. I'd like to thank everyone there, and now it's my pleasure to be a Miltonian. And after gaining this skill, after gaining the self-confidence in me, I assure and I say that in my society, whoever has the lack of self-confidence, I will help him gain that, and I will suggest him to join this workshop, because it will change you. It will change you for sure, and it will be for better. And then the world will be better itself. Thank you.